Good morning. Good morning. So, this is 27 weeks postpartum. Boston is 27 weeks. It's officially 6 months, and it's been 1 week now officially. Being a Psalm, I get my days all mixed up. So, here we are. He started solids about a week ago. It's been kind of iffy, we're just trying to make light of it. He has his 6 months doctor's appointment on Thursday, so we'll go check that out. He did break 16 pounds. Woohoo! Last time I weighed him, he was 16 pounds and about 10 ounces, which was like 3 days ago. So I'm sure he's more now. But yeah, I've noticed that he's been a little constipated since starting solids, unfortunately. He's been really gassy. The smell of his toots are definitely changing. But he was able to do like a small to medium-ish creamy poop. So I'm grateful. I'll take any poop that we can get. I just don't want him to be in discomfort. I know his tummy has been a little bit bloated the last day or two. So I'm going to put him in his play gym right now. And I am actually going to hit the weights for the first time in like 6.5, almost 7 months. So let's hit the weights today. Let's see what today is all about. Hopefully boss here will allow me to get my weights in. I am gonna do like a review. See, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm on my period, day 3, so I'm a little extra bloated right now. These pants, well, I actually think they're inside out, so I'm gonna have to change those. But yeah, these Lulus, I used to wear when I was 116 pounds, so, or 112, 115, whatever. Because that's what my normal pounds was before I had him. I was anywhere from like 112 to 112 to 116. So I was tiny. So for me being like this, I'm like super uncomfortable. But I'm giving myself some grace because I made this beautiful human here. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys, this is 6 months separation anxiety. Literally just want to do my makeup really quick and then have us go to the grocery store. I of course can't find my good selfie stick. I guess he just got up and walked away. He has been going crazy with this separation anxiety stuff. It's ridiculous. So I guess we'll give this a try. I actually hit weights for the first time yesterday, which was Monday. And it's getting too hot out here where I live already, so I can't work out in the garage during the afternoons. It's like I have to hit it early in the morning if I want to. Hi, yeah, you're making noise. Love you. I couldn't even take him for a walk because I think it was just going to be way too hot. But I did do some at-home Pilates, so I'm actually really excited about that. I'm gonna do more this week. I think I'm gonna try to attempt to do Pilates, home Pilates every day. I just discovered this channel, Move with Nicole, and apparently she's amazing. But I did a beginner's Pilates on YouTube with her, and it targeted my core and my glutes like crazy. So, and it was bomb. It was only like 25 minutes. So with this little guy, I can only do stuff that's quick. But yeah, it's been so difficult to unpack everything and put everything away with the baby. But I'm doing my best. I don't even know how I got this conversation brought up. But honey. But yeah, I'm finally feeling a little more motivation. Hey, you weren't even happy over here. I'm telling you, you guys, he literally freaks out even if I turn my head like and don't look at him for Hey. Hi, baby. This is that 6-month separation anxiety. I love you, darling. Come on. I'm going to attempt to go to the grocery store with him to grab a few things. And honestly, I'm kind of nervous to go without my husband. Because usually we'll go together, or he'll just go, or I'll do like a pickup order or like a delivery. Habibi. 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 Hey, no. No. So crazy though how much my life has changed in the last few months. EDC just passed and my husband wasn't even a conversation, and we're ravers, you know. We were ravers. That would have been, I think, my 11th EDC. 11th. Yeah. But, you know, of course he comes first, and I'm not ready for him to be babysat overnight, and honestly, I don't think he is either. So maybe next year we'll go, but I just want to go see Cascade, and that's it. He's my favorite. Habibi, come here. Close the door. Close the door. I love Cascade. He's a legend. He's also a Pisces too. I just love that so much. I'm a Pisces. But yeah. So today or this week, I actually okay. But yeah, this week I actually feel the energy to like get motivated. You know what I'm saying? Your girl is ready. I'm done feeling like a cow. My weight has plateaued at about 152. So I gained about 60 pounds with him. I also gained that with my daughter too, but it's just crazy because I was on my feet my entire pregnancy. Although I was eating like french fries and onion rings and like wings at work when the cooks would offer. So, you know, my next pregnancy, I definitely will not be doing that. Definitely not. But, and I'm 35. I just turned 35 in March. And I feel like partially like my little bit, I feel like being in my 30s has also made it a little bit harder to lose the weight, because with my daughter, I was 18 when I had her, and I did breastfeed too, but the weight melted off. So I think I lost 30 pounds in the first month. With him, I lost 20 pounds in the first month, and then I kind of plateaued after that. Then it was like 1 or 2 pounds, maybe a week or so after. But I don't need to be 115 pounds again, because honestly, looking back, my pictures, I was so freaking skinny. It was almost scary. But I was a vegan that was turning pescatarian, so I was exploring those options for my autoimmune condition, because salmon is supposed to be good for the brain. And that's why I was staying consistent with the gym and doing my at-home yoga and stretching, and I just would work all the time, and I would smoke a little bit of cannabis here and there, but even then that started to make me feel weird, so I stopped. Basically, I'm like supposed to be sober, which is a good thing, because like I don't struggle with, needing to drink or any of that. Okay, the occasional dirty martini is so good to me, or a glass of wine, don't get me wrong, like I'm all for it, but alcohol makes me feel like crap. So for me, I always like veered towards cannabis, because you didn't really have much of a hangover. So that was basically, my vice was cannabis. But it wasn't like it had a hold over me. My real vice was nicotine, and my husband and I quit. I think it's been like 2.5 years now. My lungs are legit still healing from that, because I used to smoke cigarettes from a really young age, and then I went straight to vaping, because when I met my boyfriend, he didn't like that I smoked cigarettes. And so I switched to vapes, because that was the new thing back in 2012. And so then it was me and the vape. I literally would sleep next to that thing. I would wake up next to it. Hey! But then we finally kicked that. It was funny, because at the vape shop we used to go to, one of the sweet guys that worked there, I low-key think he had a crush on me, but he was a little boy. But he gave me a 0 nicotine vape, because I told him, like, yeah, like my boyfriend and I are thinking about quitting. And so he gave me one for free, and then that's what started that journey for us. So it was weird. It was so weird at first. It was like, with the 0 nic vape, it helped, because you would hit it and your body felt like you were about to get your nic high, but it never would happen. So it kind of helped with that mental thing, or that physical thing. And then after, I think like 2 or 3 weeks of that, we let that go. And then for a while, it was like we'd be driving and I'd try to reach for my vape. Or I'd wake up in the morning and I'd try to reach for my vape. I'm like, oh, I don't do that anymore. So basically, we eventually let that go. And it was weird though. Towards the end of my pregnancy, I kept like reaching for a vape. I don't know if that's because I just had pregnancy brain, or if like, or what was going on, or if it was like my MS, like memory thing triggering, but it was definitely weird, and I never told my husband about it because I was honestly ashamed. But we're gonna head to the grocery store right now. I'm literally just gonna leave my makeup like this, Thank you for getting ready with us, even though he was kind of a pain in the butt. I'm gonna feed him really quick before we go. This is our first time going to the store, just us. So it's kind of a big deal. We're not too far from home, but he did cry on the way here. But now he's fine, of course. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna go with this air chill chicken today because Bobby Parrish said that air chill chicken is the way to go. Alright, so I would say that was a very successful trip. So he was amazing the whole time. I was able to grab everything I needed. And he fell asleep in my little wild bird carrier. So, but man, I was starting to sweat for a minute. Just, it's so much different now, like going to the grocery store with a baby. Pretty soon though, I'll be able to get one of those cart covers and then I could just have him sit in one of those. So, but now we're actually gonna go drive my car through the wash because it is absolutely filthy. Before I was on maternity leave, I legit would wash my car every 2 weeks, vacuum it, do all the things. And now that I'm on maternity leave, I can't really tend to it anymore. My husband is always working, so we'll see. And then I wanted to park it in the garage, but my husband wants to make it a whole gym situation, so I'm just like, whatever. We're gonna have to get like a tarp or something. So we're just pulling up to the car wash right now. It's honestly kind of busy, but thank goddess that I am not gonna sit around and dry it right now. I used to detail my car so good. It's crazy, dude, how much life changes once you have a baby. So we're going through the car wash right now. I always loved these when I was a kid. Too bad Boss is asleep right now, but my car is absolutely filthy. It's just crazy, guys. But yeah, I've been feeling so much better lately. I need to really get myself on a good routine. So there's a lot I want to do, and I feel like I have lost so much of myself in this process of becoming a mother for the second time, which is amazing, don't get me wrong. And I know we all kind of lose our identity at some point here, but I'm trying to incorporate both my new me with some things, my old passions and pursuits, right? So it's kind of where I'm at right now at 27 weeks postpartum. So crazy too, because I used to have such a heavy foot prior to pregnancy. Oh, Boss is waking up. And now I literally drive like an old granny. Hold on, baby, we're almost home. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.